And this is the Mercedes-Benz Rangers post-game show on a night where the first 54 minutes were a test of will. Then came moments of skill that provided the thrill. Rangers hang on for dear life, and they win it 2-1 in San Jose. Welcome inside our Delta MSG studios. John Giannone alongside Steve Valiquette. After the second period, we heard Ryan Lindgren say, good teams win games like this. Yeah. The Rangers proved to be just good enough tonight.
Well, yes. But at the same time, they had a 16 to 4 shots advantage in the third period. So there's that. And then 20 shots over their opponent in the game, 43 to 23. Coming into this game, they were fifth in shots on goal differential. So we're talking a lot about the quality of the shots the Rangers have had, how they haven't scored. In every metric that you look at that is above or below, they support that this is a really good team that just hasn't scored. So I think that's really been the difficulty for everybody, is trying to figure out why. And is some of it luck, and is some of it technique and execution? But I can tell you right now that the coaching staff is putting the players in a position to win. And aside from what happened with 15 seconds to go where it got nerve-wracking, let's just go there right now. I mean, I want to see it because that was an amazing save.
It is the Liberty Mutual crease coverage, and it should be, because Igor Shesterkin made 22 saves and he saved the best for last.
Obviously a breakdown where, I think everybody thought the game was going to be over and just kind of turned off for a split second. I don't know, but wide open opportunity, and it's Couture of all people. Guy's a goal scorer, and Shesterkin makes a play there, John, that saves the day, maybe even saves the season. That was that big of a save. Can you imagine if that ends up in the back of the net and you lose that game? Yeah. Those devastating losses, those can start losing streaks, not just scuffling between wins and losses.
Yeah, we talk about tests of will. That would have been a final exam of will if they had allowed a goal there. So Igor Shesterkin gets his 9th win of the year. The Rangers get their 9th win of the year. A game that was scoreless until 6:02 remaining in the third, when the Rangers' fourth line found themselves on the ice for an offensive zone draw. Gerard Gallant had faith in the crew that probably played as noticeably well as any Rangers forward group during the course of the night, and they cash in on a true piece of skill on a deflection by Julien Gauthier.
Yes, and maybe a little bit of luck too. He's sticking his stick out there, but I got to say, Gauthier's night started early. He's drawing penalties early in the first period, getting the Rangers going. In the second period, they had some of the best and most meaningful shifts. A lot of shots on goal, but possession time. They were banging, and they were able to make things happen. It's a big face-off win here from Carpenter, back to the point, and it's a stick here that, Gauthier sticks it out there. And at one point, I'm thinking, well, this could have gone either way, because you could say the Rangers had faced 20 of those types of shots from San Jose's blue line, a lot coming in from the point. That's why this game always felt like it was a deflection or a ricochet away from going either way. Fortunately for the Rangers, it goes they're in their favor.
Yeah, Gauthier with his 3rd of the year on that shot. Trouba gets the assist, the 200th of his NHL career. That gave the Rangers a 1-0 lead. Adam Fox's empty net goal would eventually become the game winner after Couture scored with 16.1 left. It was a night, though, Steve, where the Rangers could have and probably should have had a whole lot more. And we're going to go into the CDW film room to show you just how many they could have had.
Yeah, it goes into the luck conversation. Now, based on the chances the Rangers have had this year, they could have easily had 10 more goals. And if they did, they'd be a top 5 scoring team. But you see Kakko here, he's had opportunities in the last, 5-6 games that just haven't found a way, just haven't found a bounce off these broken plays and rebounds around the net. The San Jose defenseman just lays down on that second one right there, Lorentz. It's a save that he makes, and Kakko's frustrated, sure, and you're trying not to have that bleed through the lineup. Trocheck takes a high stick here, no call, play on. Puck goes back to Fox. He hits the post, and it's a clean, beaten goaltender twice off the crossbars, Panarin. So you're wondering, and you're just kind of looking at this, John, and, if you take the broken play chances, which those are the ones that ricochet off something, go to either side of the net, and the Rangers just haven't cashed in. You see the luck that the Rangers haven't had. They could have 5 more that way. We talked in the pregame about how they could have scored 5 more breakaway goals. If you give this Ranger team right now 10 goals, they'd be a top 5 scoring team in the NHL, and we would not be having this conversation. But if ifs and buts are candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it's coming soon, isn't it? You talked about the 43-23 shot advantage, 74-44 shot attempts in the game in favor of the Rangers.